Hammer time.
Century Plaza, Hotel and Spa. With the shots, we're back. It's hammer time. It's earlier on Friday.
Yes.
You ready for this?
Well, I am.
Benedict Cumberbatch, was he ready for this?
Oh, I think so. Marvel is back, and Benedict Cumberbatch up to the task. A former neurosurgeon embarks on a journey of healing, only to get pulled into a mystical world of portals and astral projection, time loops, all kinds of great stuff. Doctor Strange first appeared in 1963 in the comic book form, but they're basically nestling him nicely into the Marvel Cinematic Universe with this latest installment. Look at this.
So digging the special effects, but is this all special effects, or do we have a great deal of story in this one?
You got great story. It starts with a jaw-dropping action sequence, and then when they establish the character backstory with this kind of stuff, very compelling. It's even like a taut medical drama at the beginning, and you've got Rachel McAdams grounding it with some humanity as well here, and some CanCon for you with the romantic interest. But the cast is so formidable. I mean, you've got Cumberbatch, McAdams, Tilda Swinton, Mads Mikkelsen, you saw in that clip, and Chiwetel Ejiofor. So they've got dazzling visuals, some of the best CG I've seen in any of these movies, but not at the expense of a story, which I thought was the real bonus of this movie. And he is balanced nicely within these movies because he saves lives. He's a surgeon, so he's a pacifist. So he tries to find ways to defeat the enemy without, destroying people or things or landmarks and things like that. So I really enjoyed that aspect of the story. This is genuinely thrilling stuff.
What about chemistry? Cumberbatch and Rachel McAdams, is that on fire in this movie?
It's a little palpable, but again, she gets kind of overshadowed by the setup of the story, and then eventually what happens with the villain. And I will say, the motivations for the villains in these movies, they get a little bit familiar, and that was one of my criticisms. There's always an entity that is bent on universal destruction, so that to me was like one of those sort of comic book tropes that you're just going to have to endure with these kind of things. But it was also very funny. Everyone is so committed, even with the script that is sometimes really wacky. And there are some hard science fiction concepts at work here. With the time loops, the astral projection, those things that I mentioned. But they managed to streamline it with some great pacing and a really clever script.
How many hammers?
Oh, this was a genuine crowd pleaser. They've done it again, 4 out of 5.
And do we get post-credit scenes?
You got to stick around.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll keep waiting. Quickly, Trolls out in theaters this weekend, too.
Okay, well, this is another delight, and you got Justin Timberlake and Anna Kendrick, and they are a couple of trolls who have to go to the Bergen village after the Bergens have invaded them and rescue all of their friends. The first thing about it is the vibrant, vivid world that is created here. It was absolutely stunning to look at. I was completely pulled into this world and this environment and never looked back. And they put so much detail into the characters and the environment, so it wasn't like a cynical money grab to me. You've got awesome vocal talents: Russell Brand, James Corden, Christine Baranski, Zooey Deschanel, Christopher Mintz-Plasse. It's all there. And then the music. I mean, you've got original songs here. You've got reworkings of pop songs. Justin Timberlake, an amazing sort of double threat here, as he's the executive producer for the music as well. And kids, I mean, they're going to be clamoring for the music, so parents, you might as well just go to iTunes right now and download the soundtrack because you're going to be needing it, okay?
Deja loves it, doesn't
she loves it, yeah. And I was getting a little misty-eyed by the end of this one, so it's got a lot of heart, great message, beautiful animation, and the songs are infectious.
How many hammers?
4 out of 5! Woo! Woo!
It's a 4 out of 5 weekend here, Rusticate, for the movies.
Indeed.
How fatherhood has kind of softened Thor up a little bit.
I like
To see trolls get a little misty-eyed. That's kind of nice.
Yeah, I know. It got
like
me,
that.
man, right here.
Yeah,
It's like
behind
the
the
onion and
scenes,
the
we
layers.
know Thor has been
That's
kind of
right.
just
Peel it
hard
back.
as stone all these years. So, yeah.
Like the Grinch.
Some good options, Thor.